3 hours of fun. Play is voluntary and it is always free. How about gambling? Huh? Where do we place gambling? Think about people addicted to gambling. I don't think that they're doing it voluntary to a certain point. So it's not always free, obviously.
Yeah, it's not always.
So this is how people would spend their off time. So, oh,
God, that's cool. That's so cool.
Hey,
get back where you are.
Get back where you came from. Man.
GG's.
Good game. All right, let us take a look at Nefertafel.
Yeah.
I forgot how to play it. Also, what?
Okay.
It's anyway not a computer, so
yeah.
So it's now our turn.
Okay.
We have to get the king. We have to get the king to one of the corners.
Oh, I see.
What? But then
okay, let's proceed.
All right.
Huizinga says, like, when you play a game, it should be separated from the real world. The games should have own space and own times. So if you're not inside the magic circle, you're not playing a game.
Okay. So, who developed Mario? Was that Italian plumbers? Or though if you get the mushroom and if you get larger, you can squat, which actually tells me that this guy is Polish. So, shout outs to all my Polish brothers and sisters out there. And you're like, I don't want to have any story. I don't want to have any content. I just want to press mouse clicks and destroy satanic beasts and creatures.
Just trying to understand how the game works, but the game doesn't help me.
If someone knows the solution, post it in the chat. Violence?
Well, technically, we don't enjoying violence in here. We just...
Because life has become so boring in the 21st century that we have to shoot ourselves to death in our free time. You know.
So maybe we can go for the next game?
Yeah, and the next game would be looting ancient artifacts and that kind of stuff. And I mean, I was on excavation 3 times in my life, and I can tell you it's not like that. it's really, I mean, like, sometimes you feel like that, but it's really not like that. What I also like about the first Age of Empires is that you can play as the Babylonians, I think, right? Or Mesopotamians, or...
Yeah, might be.
This is something that has completely vanished out of video games, like the ancient Near Eastern cultures, like the Babylonians, the Persians, the Medes. Who else we have? The Akkadians.
2 hours later.
The Hittites, your ancient Turkish forefathers.
Actions per minute.
Actions per minute. We don't care about that, Matthew. We don't care about quantifying like all our. We're not watching our steps we're doing every day, just to increase our self-worth.
I'm just thinking
what is the all right, that's an interesting mechanic. I wonder if I have it if I'm look, if you're a guy you cannot do it. That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Wait.
I'm not sure. Should be like this.
Yeah. Understand. Is that still part of the game, or is that already like in-game real in-game purchases? Like, what the we can watch our sim watching TV. But do we need to play video game. I would say that this is what who did Inception imagined when he did the director of Inception.
I don't know, some people like play this game to create a better life for their, virtual selves.
He's already spoiled. Look at him. Oh. Yeah, man. And that is enough for me.
Yeah, I'm really bad at games.
Like, what are you doing here?
Who are you?
In game studies, we looked at a couple of games and we're contextualizing. So we're not just playing primarily to now enjoy or learn the game, but we take the game, we have some background knowledge through which we look at the game. For example, when we talked about Doom, we talked about violence in video games. We discussed, the aspects of violence. When we talked about Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, we haven't played it. We have talked about it though, which is fundamentally game studies, so talking and discussing and writing eventually about games. Then we talked about female representation, and we talked about the forwarding of archaeology in Age of Empires. We talked about history, research management, the question of
2 hours later.
Bye.